Hey guys, what's up? Tito James here, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the all-new Changan X7 Plus. This is Changan's latest entry into the 7-seater compact SUV market. We're going to be taking it for a drive. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the car and the brand. So come on in and let's go for a ride. All right, before getting into the specs of the car, let's talk a little bit about the brand, because they just basically relaunched here in the Philippines and in a very, very big way. It's this milestone of August of this year when Inchscape took over. Inchscape is the largest distributor of vehicles in the world. They're out of the UK, basically the biggest to ever do it. So they're taking that same business model and putting it right here in the Philippines, because that is super important when you're looking at making the second biggest investment that you're probably going to make in your lifetime next to a house. Another thing that gives me the confidence that Changan's going to be sticking around here in the Philippines is that they've just signed a major deal for a plant in Thailand that's going to cater to the Philippine market as well as the Southeast Asian market. Now, sitting inside, I always start with that because they say you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and it's important that when you sit inside, you feel that. I would say that the Changans that I've sat in so far, they have arguably, or at least in my opinion, the best setup for a center display and the dashboard as well. It mimics some of the styles that you'd see in the expensive European cars. It doesn't look like an afterthought. And there's one thing that I have to say, look at this dash cam. It's not one dash cam, it's 4 dash cams. I've been advocating and fighting for this for over a decade now, saying that this should be mandatory in all cars, and I can't rave about that enough. Now, when you touch here and it's a soft touch, that's always a good indicator. Very, very nice. You've got this gear lever over here, and then you've got your electronic parking brake with the auto hold. I also love the flat bottom steering wheel that gives it a bit of a more sporty feel. It seems that we have a very high shoulder line. Now, sure, you can put the seat all the way up if you really want and sit a little higher, but this is my standard driving position, and I feel very secure in the car. Driving it around the city here right now is really, really easy because the power steering is just so light. I love also the fact that it does have 185 horsepower from a 1.5 liter engine. I really don't know how these guys manage to extract so much from so little. Seats are very comfortable, very supportive as well. When you turn, sometimes you don't know what's right there in your blind spot, and these cameras really help out a lot with that. It's one thing to throw features into a car, but if it's not well put together, it doesn't feel right. And I think they've done a good job here of making things feel well integrated. So overall, I think it is a great practical car to have. It's got 7 seats. These are for smaller families or for a family of 5 that might occasionally take the odd passenger in. That would work out perfectly, or for that extra luggage room that you need. Well, after a week or so of driving the X7 Plus, I can honestly say this is a great addition to Philippine roads, because at this price, around 1.5 million for a 7-seater, you're going to really struggle to find anything that comes close. They may come close with certain features, but it's the overall package where the Changan really excels. Remember, it's not just the sum of its parts, it's the whole experience. It's the sales experience, the after-sales service, and then the ownership experience. That's very, very important. As I keep saying, a car will be the second biggest investment most people make in their lifetime, so you really have to be sure. So if you're shopping for a 7-seater compact SUV, you owe it to yourself to at least go and visit the showroom and try this car out. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your comments. Till then, drive safe, everyone.